Hi students, happy Friday. Congratulations for making it through your first week of school. I just wanted to pop in and celebrate with you about some awesome things that were going on this week in our class. And just check in and make sure that you are feeling good, that you're excited for the school year to start and have everything that you need. All right, so the first thing we need to talk about is iReady, because I was so excited. Every single one of you got in there this week and you took your math and your reading iReady diagnostic. That is going to give me such great information to get us started off and knowing exactly what you need and what you need to work on this school year. That's why we do school. We have things we need to learn and improve on. So it is okay not to know something. I want you to know that it's fine not to know how to do something. That's why we're here in school learning how. So a couple of notes I have on that. The first is that I will be emailing your parents the results from those, your learning coaches, the results from your iReady tests, so they can watch their emails for those if they're curious to see results. And the second thing I wanted to mention is there were a couple of you that I want to make sure that you didn't rush through and not take your time on it to give me a real accurate picture of how you're doing. So if you know that you just kind of didn't take it seriously and rushed through it, please contact me. I'm not going to be upset, but I would love to get that reset so that you can give it your best try and we can get a real picture of where you are in math or reading. My second note on that is if you didn't do it all by yourself, it's the same boat. I can't know what you need to learn if your learning coach helped you do that test. And it's okay not to know something. Remember how I just said that? It's okay if you don't know. But if you didn't do it by yourself and your learning coach gave you lots of help, then I can't really tell how you're doing. And I'd love for you to contact me and let me know, and we can figure out how to reset that and have you do it all by yourself. Let's talk for just a minute about classes this week. I saw so many of you come to class this week, and I was happy to see that because that is where the magic happens. We get to interact and talk and see and learn together when you come to class and you're there. So if you were wondering why you didn't see me teaching in the orientation classes, I wanted to clear that up a little bit. You are in my homeroom class because I have had the pleasure of working with you in my small group reading classes in the past. And so I'm really excited this year to be able to just watch and track and help if I need to with your reading. And I will be your main point of contact if you ever have questions or need any help with anything. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. But I will not be the one teaching your language arts and math content to you in your grade level. Those teachers that you saw in orientation classes this week are the ones who will be teaching you. So it was important for you to go and to meet them and get to know them a little bit better and how their classes are going to run. So if you did not attend class this week, please go in, find the recordings, and watch those and make sure you record your exit ticket responses and participate with us in that way. So thank you to all of those that did. If you did come to class, you've already taken care of that. So you don't need to worry about that request. Just for those who haven't done that yet, please go watch the recordings. Okay, we've made it to my last note for the week, and that was online learning course. The orientation classes that were in your online school when you logged in and looked at your daily plan this week. Again, I have to thank all of those who've gone in and finished your online learning course. There was lots of good information in there that they've revamped and changed. So even if you feel like, oh, we're returning to the school and we don't really need to, please go in and watch those because they redid them this year so that hopefully they would be more relevant and have some really helpful information for you. So if you are not done with that is your first priority Monday, to get through all of them, all of those lessons, and hit it hard. If you are done, then start working on your lessons. And I wanted to make a note on this, that your teachers, your content teachers, have made pacing guides to help you know where they are going to be teaching each day, and there's sometimes our lessons that you're able to skip. And so watch those really closely. I would even just print it out and have it next to your workspace where you work on school, so that you know, oh yeah, we're not going to do Unit 12 of Literature and Comprehension. We're going to skip over that, and you know exactly what to do and how to follow along, because the online school is great, but your teachers have mapped out and they know exactly what you need to know for second or third grade. So they've done a lot of work to go in and look at the lessons and decide, these are the ones we absolutely need, these are the ones we can do without. So please use the hard work that they've done and follow with them in this way, and that way you will be all prepared in class as well. You won't be working ahead or behind them, because that makes it tricky. So that was my note, and I will link this link to all of the pacing guides. I will put a link for that in the same email that I'm sending this video in case you have questions. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Make sure that you go do something you love to do, that you're not just stuck behind your computer trying to do schoolwork all the time. That's the one tricky thing about having school in our house, is it makes it easy to try to sneak into our personal time. But set up your schedule, respect your boundaries. If you said we're going to be done, with school by this time every day, it's okay to do that, as long as you're staying on track with the things you need to do. And actually, now that I've said that, I have one more reminder. Have you marked attendance? Don't forget, your learning coach needs to go in and mark your attendance. So even though I can see, they spent this much time on their online learning course this week, and even though I know you were with us for an hour in orientation class this week, that's kind of how the state keeps track of our school. And so it's important, learning coaches, to go in every day and record the hours of attendance that they've done. It doesn't have to be super cut and dry. You don't have to record it down to the minute. And it doesn't matter exactly where, if you watched a science show on TV, if you logged that as homeroom time or science time, all of those things don't matter. We just need to make sure you're getting in there every day and marking attendance hours for your students. So thank you so much. I know the hard work that you're doing. I will see you next week.